We are founded. We are 1884. We are positive, inspired, and passionate. We are now. We are moving together. We are ambitious and driven. We are progress. We are change. We are prepared, honest, and humble. We are the highs. We are the lows. We are the heartbeat of our community. We are the famous black and white. We are the dreams come true. We are the club of opportunity. We are the memories. We are the yet to come. We are Derby.
Complete faith in you lot as a group. The bench is significantly stronger than theirs and we'll make change when we have to. And I can't express it enough to you. You have to gas out, you have to be brave on set pieces, right? And I brought all them in the room, so I want you to look at them. Because they're the people that work hour upon hour upon hour trying to help you all the time. And they're the people that will be there at the end of it to congratulate you or to be sorrowful for you. But they're the people you're playing for. All the people on the fucking wing wall you're playing for. And you could achieve something great. You could. And all I ask is you give it your best. Give it your fucking best. If it ain't your day, fine. Get off, I'll send one of the game changers on. It's absolutely fine. But you have to start off with the mentality that you're going out to win the football game. That you're playing fearless. And you have to accept the fact some things you do aren't going to be perfect. So you might not get the opportunity to hit the perfect shot, the perfect cross. You might lose the ball twice when you get out. Don't give a fuck. Get at him again. Get at him again. There's not much I regret about my career. The thing I do regret is I didn't live in the moment enough. I didn't. It was about get the game done, next game. Get the game done, next game. Don't enjoy anything. You're going to learn that. Please live in the moment.
And it's a more goal! It's in! It's Kane Wilson! Barkhazen has managed to hold his run here. Derby on the break. Mendes-Lang is available back post. There's the cross. There's the finish. Hello and welcome to the preview show from RamsTV. There are just 3 games in League One this afternoon, which gives Derby County the chance to move to within 2 points of League One leaders Portsmouth. The Rams away at Northampton Town. You can watch it all on RamsTV. Yes, we're available worldwide, including in the UK this afternoon. So if you don't have a ticket for the sold-out away end at the Sixfields Stadium, fear not. A reminder of how the promotion race is shaping up for you. With just 5 weeks of the season remaining now, Portsmouth lead Derby by 5 points. The Rams have a 4-point advantage over Bolton and a 7-point lead over Peterborough and Barnsley, who both have a game in hand. It means Derby's destiny is in their own hands with just 7 games remaining. That'll be 6 after today, of course, and Derby also with another opportunity to make a bit of history today. There's another milestone in sight for the Rams today. Win this afternoon would see Derby set a club record for most away wins in a single season. They've already won 12 games on the road a feat they also achieved in the 2004-05 and 2006-07 seasons, but they've never won 13 on their travels. That could change today. So a couple of things to look out for this afternoon. Derby with a chance to stretch their lead over the chasing pack this afternoon thanks to that hard-fought win at Pride Park over Bolton last Saturday. Just a fantastic atmosphere last weekend, as Eiran Cashin's been telling us.
Amazing atmosphere. I think the fans were excellent, and they really helped us to get the 3 points. Obviously it was a tough game, and when it was tough, it's always good when you can hear the crowd cheering you on and supporting you. So yeah, hopefully that continues. Hopefully we get the good support and in these final few games. But yeah, buzzing to get the win, and now I just need to kick on.
How special are occasions like that for you, someone who has had such a long association with this football club?
Yeah, every game is big, but obviously, when it's a big occasion, obviously you're coming up against another good team who are going for promotion. So yeah, I guess the stakes are a little bit higher. And obviously when the fans are after it as well, it really just makes it even more important. So yeah, just to get the win was, it was amazing. It was an amazing day, but it's only be an amazing day if we follow it up with the next one. You
must have some amazing memories of Pride Park generally. I think of the Arsenal win under 18s, Dortmund in the youth league, some incredible moments there.
Yeah. I think obviously the academy sort of shaped us getting ready for the first team, and them sort of days like that are massive, especially when you're young, to get used to dealing with pressure, dealing with like good talent from other teams, and so I think that's put me in the best shape. So obviously when we go into league fixtures in the big occasions when it means the most, it's not a new thing.
A great win on Saturday then, but the job's not done. As you say, 7 games still remain. How long do you enjoy a victory like that before you think, right, back to business?
Probably enjoy it Saturday night, just like with family and stuff, and we talk about the game and with the lads and that, and obviously we enjoy it in the changing rooms and stuff. But when we get back in on the Monday, we're straight back at it. Do you know what I mean? You don't really have time to think any more than that. I think you have to get back to recovering and getting ready for the next game, because Northampton, they're no easy. They're not a pushover. Do you know what I mean? So it'll be a good game. Fans
are starting to look at the remaining fixtures and think we might need this might do. Do you do that? Or are you very much each game as they come sort of guy?
I guess you do a little bit, but not as much as maybe, we're not thinking about what happens if this happens, or we just we can only do what we can do. We can only control the controllable, and that's winning games. So we've got 7 left and we need to win 7, and then we're up, do you know what I mean? So it's as simple as that.
We're getting toward the end of the season. People are talking about Player of the Year, Team of the Year, that sort of thing. Your name is cropping up a lot in those conversations. Who else in that Derby side do you think should be talked about?
Well, obviously Curtis Nelson's been really good this season. I think he deserves loads of credit because he's been magnificent and he's been, so consistent throughout the season. Same with Mendes Lang. Again, being excellent, being so consistent, and hopefully we can just get them to push us over the line. And no, there's been others as well. There's been some excellent performances. Colo, if he'd be up there if he wasn't for his injury, but hopefully he'd be back soon and scoring goals. But yeah, I think to be fair, the whole team's put in a shift, and everyone's been sometimes to win leagues you need to have people in and out of the team, and then when they come back in, they're straight at it, and I think that's what's happened here. The subs are making just as much of an impact as the starting 11. So yeah, long way to continue.
Derby defender Eiran Cashin there ahead of today's trip to Northampton. Remember, it's available to watch on RamsTV worldwide, including in the UK. So get your Game Pass now at dcfc.co.uk. Derby facing Northampton this afternoon at the Sixfields Stadium for the first time in a league contest. The home side have already secured their League One status for next season. They're looking to end this season on a high. Yeah, not on their best run at the moment. The hosts, winless in 5, just 2 victories in their last 12 games. Northampton's best run this season came after they lost 4-0 at Pride Park back in October. They added former Reading defender Liam Moore at the start of February and signed former Derby loanee Tony Springett on loan from Norwich in the window, though he's away on international duty this weekend, as is striker Kieran Bowie. So manager Jon Brady, a little short-handed, going into what he says is a big game for his side.
You know, they're second in the league. You know, they've had a strong season so far. They're fighting for automatics. You know, it'll be obviously a game they're targeting to get 3 points in. And, you know, for us to compete at this level, I said from the start, we have to be every single player at their best in any team in this league to have a chance to you know, at least compete first and foremost, and thereafter, you know, we've got to be really good at what we do, and we've got to be even better than that against Derby this weekend because they're a very good side.
Obviously, you want to win the game, or at least get a point out of it on Saturday. But even in defeat, if you can get a performance that could kickstart the end of your season, that would be a benefit too.
Absolutely, and that's what we're trying to do. Perform, you know, to perform at our best is what we try and do every week. But as of late, we haven't been consistent throughout the 90 minutes in those performances. And we need, especially against Derby, to be consistent from the first whistle to the final whistle. If we can, we may have a chance in the game. And, you know, we'll be working extremely hard to try and put that right for Saturday.
And again, I know I've said this to you before, and quite rightly you've said you can only enjoy it if you get something from the game, you perform well. But weather's a bit better, it'll be a big crowd at Sixfields on Saturday, League One tie against Derby County, who may well be in the Championship next season. It is a Saturday afternoon to look forward to.
Well, again, Jake, this is what we worked hard for, extremely hard last year to achieve, to play against sides like this. We're not just here to make up the numbers, and we've shown that this season. Overall, you know, as I say, we're still in a very good position in the league with 7 games to go, and we want to make sure that we put up a strong showing on Saturday, and you know, we'll be doing our best to do that.
Northampton boss Jon Brady there. Let's hear from his opposite number. With 7 games remaining, Paul Warne insists nothing will change as his side prepare for today's trip to Northampton.
Yeah, boringly the same as we have from day dot, really. 46 games, we treat every game the same, we prep the same, every game, you know, every 3 points is as essential as the last. So, yeah, just go for it the same way so we don't get too hyper. And obviously we train hard. We'll have a team meeting in a minute about the importance of the game, and yeah, just keep everything pretty tranquille, really. Like, we haven't achieved anything, so we've still got a lot of points to play for. 21 is a excessive amount to play for. Plus, you've got the, you know, we're still trying to chase down Portsmouth above us, so we've got loads to play for. And if anyone thinks we've achieved anything, then they're insane. Do you like the fact that you still have a team to hunt above you at the moment? Yeah, well, I just I like the fact that you know, the lads have been winning in different ways. I haven't come away from the Bolton game thinking we've got everything sussed. We weren't like in the ascendancy for large periods of the time. Bolton were really good, and you know, looking back, a draw was probably a fair result. So I don't come away from that thinking, oh, that's it. You know, let's start a ticker-tape, you know, walk down and people can throw rose petals at our feet. It's nothing like that. We need to be better than and create more chances than we possibly did at the weekend against Northampton. Northampton are a really good footballing side now. So it is good if you've got someone to chase down, and it does give the lads some focus. But, you know, they've been pretty good of keeping their feet on the ground, not getting too down, not getting too high, and being consistent with their performance. So we'll have to try and have another, you know, we're going to need another probably 5 or 6 wins, so which isn't easy to do any time of the year. Something that maybe went under the radar a little bit on Saturday is the fact that that was your 4th win in a row, 2nd time you've done that this season. Are you pleased to see the side find a bit of form as you approach the run-in? I mean, I'm happy for things to go under the radar, so I'm not so happy you've asked me, yeah. Yeah, it's obviously good to hit form. It's just good to win, isn't it? whether it's the first game of the season, Boxing Day, now, whenever, no one's going to say it's not a good time to win. And to win 4 on the spin is obviously good because, you know, the top 7 really competing. Lincoln are absolutely flying, but everyone's struggling to get back-to-back wins. It is difficult, and you're playing different teams, fighting for different things, and it's all a little bit random. There's more injuries, there's more fatigue in the teams at the moment, possibly. So, getting back-to-back wins is good, and obviously this weekend's game, only being 3 fixtures, is a real good opportunity for us if we were good enough to gain points.
You picked up a couple of knocks on Saturday. How's the squad looking?
Yeah, we've got a few to deal with, but it's still early in the week, really, as I talk to you. So I'm hopeful that it won't be as poor as I think. But generally speaking, the usual campaigners are fit, and they're all desperate to do well for this weekend. So, and then please tell me I'm wrong if I am, but I don't think we have a game midweek next week. So it's just about getting this game done at the weekend, hopefully picking up points, however that looks, and then having a week where hopefully we can get some more bodies back. So we are looking a little bit thinner than I would like, but we are blessed that we do have a big squad. So that is the advantage when things go a bit astray.
There is Derby boss Paul Warne. Remember, just 3 games in League One this afternoon. Bottom of the table, Carlisle face Stevenage, who will move back into the playoff places with a win. And Burton against Port Vale has big implications in the relegation battle as well. A final look at the top half of the League One table, and a reminder that Derby are the only side in the top 7 to play today. Anyone down to Leyton Orient in 10th will probably fancy themselves in with a shout of the playoffs. Derby still have to welcome Blackpool and Orient before the end of the season. Northampton will move into the top half with just a point today. They are well clear of the relegation zone. Carlisle are 16 points from safety with just 24 left to play for. Can any of the bottom 4 sides get out of danger? A very different kind of pressure on Derby County today, and another huge game as the Rams make the trip to Northampton. Remember, you can watch it on RamsTV. We're available worldwide, including in the UK, so get your Game Pass now at dcfc.co.uk. Matchday Live goes live at 2:30. We've got Sean Barker in the studio. We'll see you then. Goodbye.